Can you rewrite your life for the better? Our lives are our personal story. There will never be two personal stories that are the same. New research has shown that we have the power to change our personal story by rewriting it and achieving a happier, more positive outcome. Recent studies have shown that writing can have positive health benefits, including reduction in visits to the doctor, improved mood, better memory, reduction in symptoms for cancer patients, and improved post-heart attack health. So, can you rewrite your life for the better? Research currently being undertaken at Duke University certainly seems to show that this is possible. Researchers are studying whether writing your personal story and then rewriting it more positively leads to changes in behavior and, as a result, in mood. To understand how this could work, it's important to realize that your life story, your personal narrative, has an impact on how you see yourself and the world. This viewpoint isn't always correct and will be colored by everything you've experienced, seen, and heard up to that particular point in time. The researchers at Duke believe that by writing and editing your own narrative, you'll be able to change your self-perception. This will allow you to identify obstacles, learn to understand them, and thereby how to overcome them. This will create positive change for the future. One of the studies undertaken at Duke was with a group of freshman students who were suffering from anxiety about grades and their suitability for student life. One group of students were shown videos of previous freshmen who recounted their own stories of doubt and fear and how they ultimately overcame these and succeeded. By seeing these successful narrative changes in other students, the group were able to recognize their negative thought patterns and to realize that they would pass in time. That they too could improve their grades over time and become successful students. This group of students did ultimately show significant improvement in both their grades and retention rate. A control group of students who didn't have access to the video stories showed a higher dropout rate and lower grades. Timothy D. Wilson, lead author of the Duke University study and professor of psychology at the University of Virginia, said, "These writing interventions can really nudge people from a self-defeating way of thinking into a more optimistic cycle that reinforces itself." Writing increases your sense of self-identity, where and who you are now, and of what you want to become and where you want to be in the future. Change your life by writing. Your life is not set in stone. It's something that you can change. One of the tools that you can use is a pen or pencil. You can use writing to help you create the life you want. Processing emotions. A simple way to understand and come to terms with your emotions is to write down whatever it is that's bothering you. This allows you to internalize and then solve the problem. You'll increase your self-knowledge and help yourself move forward. Clearing your mind. To achieve higher levels of thinking and problem-solving, you need to clear your mind of unimportant or irrelevant thoughts. A simple way to achieve this is to core dump. Core dumping is a technique devised by David Allen. You simply list everything that you need to do that day. This helps clear your mind to allow you to focus on the most important things. Another method of mind clearing is to write a stream of consciousness first thing in the morning every day. The important point with this process is that you write continuously without stopping to think or edit about what you're setting onto the page. Julia Cameron calls this method morning pages. She advocates writing 3 pages or approximately 750 words of your stream of consciousness first thing in the morning as a way to clear your mind. This leaves only those important thoughts you need to focus on for the day. Create a record. Diary keeping has been undertaken for centuries. It's a powerful tool of keeping a record of activities and actions. By being able to reread these, you get to remember the past, including your thoughts and feelings. This allows you to gain understanding and insight. An additional benefit is the realization of your strengths and achievements. Achievements. Keeping a record of your achievements can be beneficial to your self-confidence, as well as self-knowledge. There are different types of writing you can complete, including journals, diaries, goal lists, to-do lists. Recording your achievements allows you to recognize and celebrate your achievements, big or small. Big thinking. Dreams and goals are important as they help us to learn, grow, and achieve success. Writing down your hopes and dreams allows you to not only dream about the future you'd like, but to visualize it. By visualizing your dreams, you're making them more real. Your written record of your big thoughts will help you track them, giving you a greater opportunity to achieve them. If you want your life to change, then writing is a powerful tool. By using one or more of the methods above, you'll be creating a commitment to change and self-improvement. You can set goals, hold yourself accountable for making the changes, and monitor your progress. An introduction to journaling for those who hate to write. Journaling is a powerful self-help tool that's gaining popularity. You can purchase a variety of journals online from stores such as Amazon as well as in bookshops. Coaches and therapists also use journaling to help clients. It's also incredibly easy to journal on your own in just a plain notebook. However, all journaling has one thing in common, and that's writing. So how can you journal if you hate writing? Draw pictures. From simple to elaborate, any kind of picture that expresses your emotions and situation will help. After you've drawn the picture, you can label and annotate it. If you leave a blank page opposite your drawing, then you can come back and review it at a later date and jot down any additional thoughts, emotions, and responses. Quite often, this simple method will actually get you writing quickly. Why not try using different types of pen or pencil to make your journaling more interesting and exciting? Diagrams. If you're journaling about a problem, then you might consider using a diagram such as a mind map or decision tree. Diagrams are powerful because they're visual and help you to see patterns and connections more easily. If you're trying to make a decision, then you can illustrate the different outcomes and results to help you formulate the best decision. Adding in color not only makes them more attractive, but can highlight connections. Use prompts. Using a simple prompt such as a word or quotation can help break the blank page syndrome and inspire you to unburden yourself onto the empty page in front of you. It's important that you don't feel that you have to write a lot or even in full sentences. The journal and act of journaling has to relate to your needs at the moment in time and will vary day to day. You could consider purchasing a journal designed for the specific use you need. There are lots of weight loss, gratitude, happiness, and other journals available. Many of these will include prompts and recording methods that don't require lots of writing. Create a collage. Get some magazines or newspapers and cut out words, phrases, and paragraphs or even articles that relate to your situation or emotions at that particular point. Add in pictures that you find that could demonstrate how you're feeling or want to feel. Again, you can annotate it to make it truly personal. Leave a blank page so that you can revisit and review it at a later time and add in additional journaling. Speak it. While writing using a pen and paper is probably the most powerful method of journaling, you can also use dictation software such as Dragon. You'll need the software and a computer with a microphone to use this method. It may be easier to start your journaling journey by speaking to the computer and imagining you're talking to a friend or just yourself. The software will write what you say, and you can save the document so that you can review it later. You may decide to keep your journal electronically, in which case you can review it and add in later thoughts and feelings by typing or dictating through the speech recognition software. Or you may decide to print it out and keep it in a binder. If you do print it out, then you have the opportunity to embellish it or make additional notes on the hard copy. Be flexible. Journaling doesn't have to be undertaken every day for a set period of time if that doesn't suit you. Many people journal every day for 20 minutes as that's the method that suits them best. However, it may be that once a week is enough. Alternatively, you may decide that you'll journal when you feel you need it. Some days it may be that you choose to use a prompt or picture to kickstart your writing. Other days you may find that the words flow and you can write without stopping. The important points to remember are that the journal is a personal document designed to help you, and that it's designed to be used and revised. It's a living document, and there's no right or wrong way to create or use it. 5 reasons to keep a gratitude journal. I expect you've often been told to be thankful for what you have when something awful happens. Research has shown that being thankful is a beneficial habit. Keeping a gratitude journal is an increasingly popular tool used by those seeking to improve themselves. 5 reasons to keep a gratitude journal are 1. Changing thought patterns. Studies have shown a strong mind-body connection. When we're feeling stressed, anxious, or other negative emotions, it can have a negative effect on our physical health. By considering those things, events, or people you're thankful for, you're creating positive thoughts and feelings, which will help reduce stress levels. It'll also remind you that whatever happens to you, there's always something to feel thankful for. Your commitment to your gratitude journal refocuses your mind on positive events, conversations, and relationships. This enables you to see more than just those negative ones that tend to fill your mind and dominate your thoughts when they happen. Another way your thought patterns will change is that you'll find that you start pushing boundaries and removing limiting beliefs. This will happen as you not only keep your gratitude journal, but also review it. You'll find that your mind opens to new possibilities and you gain in self-confidence and knowledge. 2. Improve your health. The fact that there is a mind-body connection means that focusing on positive thoughts and feelings in your gratitude journal, you're helping to improve your physical and mental health. Studies have shown that regular gratitude journaling can relieve stress and anxiety, improve sleep, and gain perspective. 3. Create optimism. Some days it's just too hard to see the wood for the trees. You'll find yourself focusing on something that upset you, and troublesome thoughts will nag away at you constantly. Taking some time to sit quietly and think about something you're grateful for will reduce the negative thoughts and feelings and replace them with positive ones. Improved sleep. Regardless of whether you feel the need for 8 hours of sleep each night, your body and mind do require a regular amount of sleep each night for optimal mental and physical health. Keeping a gratitude journal is fun, calming, and a positive activity that promotes happy thoughts and feelings. By replacing worry and stress, you can sleep more peacefully and have happier dreams. 5. It's fun. Keeping a gratitude journal should be a fun, enjoyable experience, something you look forward to. It doesn't matter whether you use a plain notebook or a really fancy one. You can jazz it up by using different colored pens or pencils, or even decorating the pages. If you want to create a positive change in yourself and your life, then keeping a gratitude journal may just be the tool you're looking for. It's cheap, easy, and very beneficial to your physical and mental health. Gain clarity through the power of writing. Clarity is something that we all need at times. It may be that there's a specific problem that needs solving or a decision that needs to be made. Clarity can help you find the solution, and you can gain that through writing. Problem solving. A simple and basic way to use writing to problem solve is to answer the following questions. What is the problem? How did it happen? Where? When? Who's involved? Why did it happen? How does it affect you? Why does it affect you? What are the possible solutions? What would the result be for each solution? For each possible solution, how would it affect you or the others positively and negatively? Who can you ask for help or advice? Which solution is best for you? How can you make it work? What are you going to do now? How will you feel once the problem is resolved? As you're writing about the problem and answering the questions, others may occur to you. Write them down and answer them. You don't need to write lots, and you certainly don't need to worry about complete sentences, grammar, and punctuation. Simply mind dump everything to do with the problem onto the page. This very act of getting it out of your mind and onto the page can help lessen the stress and anxiety. By brainstorming different scenarios, you consider different options as well as the roles of others who may be involved. This can help you to see the problem from a different point of view. By considering how you feel once the problem is resolved and identifying the steps to take to resolve it, you're creating positive action and visualizing a successful outcome. Decision making. Making decisions isn't always easy. Quite often you'll put off making them as it seems too hard or you worry about making the wrong one. A tried and trusted method of writing to help the decision-making process is to use a list of pros and cons. Take a piece of paper, fold it in half or draw a line down the middle. At the top of the sheet, write down the decision that you need to make. Next, label the columns pros and cons, for and against. Write down as many points as you can think of to support the pros and cons of the decision. Once you've listed as many points as you can think of in each column, review what you've written and see which has the most points. By considering the points for and against the decision, you need to make sure you're thinking through all the options available and how they'll affect you. This helps to clarify your thoughts and enables you to see the effects of the decision you need to make before you actually make it. Writing can help you clear your mind and make better decisions. It can also help you work through and resolve problems you may be experiencing. Being able to organize your jumbled thoughts onto paper and then review them helps you to see patterns, connections, and results. By writing, you're creating something that you can use, review, and change as needed.